Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. On today's video we are going to be making this crunchy and delicious Nigerian chin-chin. So sit back and let's dive right into this video. In your flour, add in 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of milk flavor, then a half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of nutmeg. Then you go in with your baking powder and you mix everything together. I'll be leaving all the list ingredients in the description box. Then in another bowl you crack in 1 large egg. You can use 2 if you want, but you don't need too much at all. Then you go in with 1 cup of milk and you go in with half cup of water. You mix everything together. This is your wet ingredients. We are going to be using it later. Then you mix everything together. You go in with your 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. Also, you mix everything together and set that aside. Then into your dry mixture, you go in with your margarine. I use 150 gram here because you don't want your chin-chin to be too soft. Then you go ahead and you mix everything together. What you are trying to achieve here, you want it to look like breadcrumbs. You mix together until you achieve this texture just like this. You don't need to do too much. You just need to continue mixing it until you get to this stage. Then you go ahead and you make a hole in the middle. Then you pour in our wet ingredients, the one we mixed earlier. Then you go ahead and you start bringing everything together. Mixing your chin-chin dough. You are not mixing it to become puff dough or anything. You're just trying to bring everything together. Please, if you've watched up until this stage, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your post notification bell. So when you get your dough to look like this, you can see how my dough is looking. You don't need it to be too smooth. Your chin-chin dough, you don't need to overmix it. Once you get it to look like this, just like this, it doesn't need to be overly smooth, just perfect. You can see it is not smooth. That is how you want your chin-chin dough to look. Then you keep it and you set it aside. After your chin-chin dough has rested, you bring it back to your work surface and you cut it into 4 equal parts. Cut it into 4 equal parts, then you take out 1 part so that it will be easy for you to work with, because if you want to work with everything like this, it will be difficult for you to roll it out. So you take 1 part of the chin-chin and you start rolling it out just like I am doing here. You roll it out with your rolling pin and you cut into your desired shape. Me, I'm going to be cutting my own chin-chin square shape because basically in Nigeria here, or the normal chin-chin you see in the supermarket, you always see square shape. So you roll it out and you cut it to your desired shape. Please guys, don't forget to help me hit the subscription button down below and comment on this video, like and share it as well to your friends and family. Thank you. Please, if you're cutting out your chin-chin, don't cut it too big. If you want your chin-chin to be crunchy when you finish frying it, don't cut it too big, because when your chin-chin is too big and after frying, at times it will become, if you bite it, it's going to be soggy in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but just make sure that when you're cutting it into the shape that you want, don't cut it overly big, just moderate is okay. This is what my chin-chin is looking like after cutting. You can see it, I didn't cut it too big. It is just the perfect shape. Then after cutting, you just bring them out like this. And if it is sticking on your work surface, just go ahead and you sprinkle some flour and you bring them out. It's not difficult. You can do it. So after packing everything out like this, you heat up your oil. So be sure your oil is hot. Just put in 1 chin-chin. Once it floats up, you're ready to go. Then you start putting in your chin-chin to fry. Please note, whenever you're making chin-chin, as you're pouring it in, don't go ahead and start stirring immediately. When you pour it, allow it for some time, maybe for just like maybe 2 seconds before you start stirring, so that your chin-chin will not scatter. So you continue stirring till your chin-chin is golden brown and your chin-chin is ready. That is it. It is not difficult to make, and this is how our chin-chin came out. Very perfect, not too brown, but it is very crunchy. There's nobody you give this chin-chin to that will not love it. Thank you for watching. Until I come your way next time, bye bye.